So our first drill that we started off with was an open triangle stance. So in Wing Chun we use a lot of shapes in our movement. So there's a closed triangle in which you use to protect your center line, and you can also have an open triangle going outwards as well. Like knowing both the open and closed triangle are both important, because then you know the point on you and the point that you're going out to as well. So with this we got into an open triangle stance with your toes pointed outwards. It's also a great way to test your balance, and in this first drill what we were doing was learning how our body transfers weight from one side to the other, and how we can maintain our balance while we're doing this, while maintaining our body position and not kind of rocking around when we're doing it, but trying to stabilize our body and just transfer weight from one side to the other. So we're using dip sow as well to manage the distance between us and our opponent after, and from there we went on to stage 2, which was now lifting your knees up to check. So still coming outwards, in outwards sort of triangle position, so not right out to your side, not directly out in front of you, but off to an angle. So knees nice and high, again stabilizing your body. This is again great for your balance training, making sure you got structure behind your blocks. We also did bringing our knee straight up into the center, then outwards. So you're just opening, so you're coming into that center line closed and then opening out with your knee. So it's just another variation that we use in Wing Chun that also covers the center line. And from the same stance we did a low round kick. With this low round kick it's important to turn your hip over slightly, but it's not a big movement because we're still training our balance and control of our kicks. So you need to whip the kick out but have control over it. So from that V open triangle stance you're just going to alternate with a low round kick. From there we went into our social training, our partner drills, and you got to kind of put it together. So with a partner, one of you did the check-in, lifting your knees up, and the other person did the round kicks. And again, it's just getting used to the timing of it now. So you have to learn the timing of everything you do. You always have to learn the timing of it. There's always a time to do it and a time not to do it. A lot of it comes down to the distance as well, and that's what you're managing, like we said earlier, with your dip sows. For our core exercises we did push-ups, so make sure when you're doing them that you squeeze your glutes and your abs, so you're tensing your core. We went all the way down, pause a second at the bottom, then back up. So a good form all the way down and all the way up, and in control of the movement. Remember, when you're doing push-ups or any of the exercises, your breathing is super important. It's important in martial arts you can breathe independently of your movement, but it is important that your breathing leads the motion and finishes it off as well. Now we did coccyx balance, which is your tailbone balance. So this is a great drill for core strength and straightening out your spine. So it's important when you're doing this that you keep your legs parallel, arms coming straight forward, head extending out towards the other side, and your knees extending out at an angle forward as well. So like they're reaching and you're being pulled across from two pieces of string. So you're opening up your spine and you're stretching your body out. You're not crunching in on yourself. And we just held that for 30 seconds at a time. We did sumo squats, so when we're doing these it's important that we don't lean forward, so we're maintaining our back straight, and that we don't straighten out at the top. So we're trying to keep tension on our squats. So we took a wide base and we kept the tension on by not straightening our knees out at the top of the squat.